Yay! Green Book 3. I'm going to do Somewhere Out There. I always liked this song. I had the Fightful mouse stuffed animal, big one. It was a big hat, big puff. It was a puffy one. Somewhere Out There is a song released by MCA Records and recorded by American singers Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram for the soundtrack of the animated film American Tail, 1986. The song was written by James Horner, Barry Mann, and Cynthia Weil, and produced by Peter Asher and Steve Tyrell. It reached number 8 in the United Kingdom, number 6 in Ireland, and number 2 in both the United States and Canada. Steven Spielberg, the film's producer, invited songwriters Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil to collaborate with James Horner on 4 songs for its soundtrack to be completed in a 4-week time frame. The composers felt no pressure to come up with a radio-friendly hit and were surprised when Spielberg felt the song had top 40 hit potential and recruited world-renowned recording artists Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram to record a pop version of it for the film's closing credits. In the main body of the film, the song was performed by Philip Glasser and Betty Cathcart in the characters of the anthropomorphic mice Fightful and Tanya Mousekewitz. Mousekewitz. What does anthropomorphic mean? Cartoon? I don't know. Produced by Ronstadt's regular producer Peter Asher, the single release of the Ronstadt-Ingram track made its debut at number 31 on the adult contemporary chart in Billboard, dated November 15, 1986, crossing over the Billboard Hot 100 dated December 20, 1986 with the number 83 debut. In January 87, the song returned Ronstadt to the top 40 after a 4-year absence to eventually peak at number 2 of the week of March 14th. Yeah, people would do this karaoke and everything. Good stuff. So we got Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram, and then we got a bunch of people. Guitar, arranger, conductor, lead guitar, bass guitar, keyboards, synth programming, and drums. Anybody see that movie? I think it's a good, I liked it. Huh? Yeah, saw it with your kids. So we got some rhythms that really work great. There's Love Ballad, which I think I inspired it by. Out There Ballad, which probably is meant for it. And then 8-beat standard, a little slower way of doing it. All of them have the electric piano. So the Love Ballad. There's the 8-beat standard. This one's neat. This is like a slower way. An Out There Ballad is on the marquee. I don't have that one. Alright, so today is the day we're going to talk about memorizing presets. Once in a while, you know, it's going to be a little much to do, too much during the song. If you really want to make it like in a performance, you can memorize presets. Memorize Bank A or your setup. So I want to talk about electric pianos. I love this. I learned so much about this. An electric piano is a musical instrument which produces sounds when a performer presses the keys on a piano-style musical instrument. Pressing keys causes mechanical hammers to strike metal strings. That's the Yamaha, Baldwin, Helpison, and Kawai. Metal reeds on the Wurlitzer, or metal wire tines on the Fender Rhodes, leading to vibrations which are converted into electrical signals by magnetic pickups, which are then connected to an instrument amplifier and a loudspeaker to make a sound loud enough for the performer and audience to hear. Unlike a synthesizer, the electric piano is not an electronic instrument. Instead, it is an electromechanical instrument. So, like an electric guitar, if you're real close up, you can hear the string, but you're not hearing it and there's pickups. And once the pickup sends it, just like a microphone, you know. So that's the same thing with these electric pianos. And the story is, I guess it's not this book, the story is that during World War II, a man wanted to bring piano to the sick, the injured people and teach them piano lessons while they're sitting there. And then realized that was too much, bringing that piano and having to tune it. It was too heavy. So he developed the electric piano. And he took tuning forks. And they made them different sizes. So when the hammer hit, it would ding. And then he used the pickups, and he made the electric piano. Isn't that great? You can see that Yamaha one that has the plugs on the side of it. There's two plugs coming out. And then there's the vintage Baldwin. Steps of saving a preset. So once we make our presets, we're going to be saving them. We're going to do that and even write it in. We're going to be talking about that today. You have a little drawer. You pull out the drawer and you put the stick in. Yep. Yeah, there it is, the Liberty. There's this little thing, and you pull it out, and the drawer comes out. And then there's on the back, right here, there's the UPS. Some people hold on to the drawer when they're putting it in. If you're going to get a stick, 2 gigabytes or less, and not all of them work anymore for some reason. If you want to order some sticks from Amazon, write this down. ARETOP, RTOP, usually works. ARETOP, RTOP, 2 gigabyte USB sticks. Get that brand. Usually works. A little 5-pack, or just a little bit, just in case. Yeah, then we'll try them. Okay, so if anybody else has suggestions of which ones work, but that's one worked. And then we're going to be talking about auto bass. On the A series, you have 2 auto bass buttons. On the E series, you have tabs. The auto bass 1 and 2 are on tabs. We're going to be using that. Okay. So here's the setup. I'm going to use Love Ballad. So we're going to put on Love Ballad. So ballad, Love Ballad. I'm going to start off with preset 1, which says electric piano / flute. Normal or vintage. Vintage 1 if you have a vintage, but normal 1. Turn off the ballad button because of what sound it gave me. I just want the sound first. So I put on the ballad, got the sound, and I turn off the ballad button. Put on the easy button. I want you to write right next to, on the side there on your page, I want you to write down, turn off lower string 8. Turn off lower string 8. I had forgotten about that. keypad, put sound number 21 in the lower Genius tab. That's what I wrote down. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Put number 20, keypad auto bass 1. So I put number 20 in auto bass 1. Turn off bass 16 and 8 tabs because it's too heavy. So these orange tabs, I'm shutting them off. I guess that's it. Yep, and I'm going to memorize that into A1. So it sounds like this. Oh, what? Why is it sound? All right. Next is A2. Put on Love Ballad. Normal vintage 1. Wait. Wait, am I supposed to? Yeah, put on Love Ballad. And then put no drums. Put sound number 21 and Orc Plus. Then edit and put on Orc 1 only. So I'm going to put 21 and I'm going to press the Orc Plus button. And then I'll touch the top of the screen. They're all electric moderns, and I'm gonna turn off Orc 2 and Orc 3. Okay. I'm gonna memorize that into A2. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, I meant with the Orc Plus. So leave the Genie on also. Let me just make sure something. No drums. Put 21 and Orc Plus. And then put only Orc 1 on. Okay, now A3, put on preset 7. Turn off Orc Plus. Turn off lower string and flute 8. Memorize that into A3. Put on preset 2. Put on Orc Plus, raise lower volume to 4.5 lights. And then right there where it says raise lower volume, turn off lower string 8. And then put on preset 4. Vintage preset 4, edit style, no Orc 3, and add at the end after Orc 3, add alter style, right, add alter style. That's A5. Let me make sure. No, just ballad, love ballad. I'll do these again in a second. I just wanted to make sure let's do the song now. Okay. All right, now in this song, I've got some duets for you. You're going to play two hands on the upper just for a little bit. In the beginning of the song, write A1. Underneath the E note, these are going to be duets. The same. Underneath the E note, you're going to put a G note. The first E of the song, a G. So you're going to be playing G on the bottom, and then the next note, you're going to put a B, as in boy, underneath the G. Let's see. Yep, good. And above that, put an E minor, E as in Edward. E above the G, E minor. As a chord, E minor. Underneath the E of the F chord, underneath the next note, put a G. And underneath the C, put an F note. And above that, put a G7th chord. Above the next note, D, put preset A2. Above the high D in the next measure, put an A minor. D, as in dog, pale moonlight, A minor. Next measure down, the A, it's too short. Make another A where the rest is, the half rest, and tie them together. On the third line, second measure, the G, make that a G suspended. The G chord above the D, G, which is put G, S, U, S, third line, second measure, which is C, D, G. And then above the half rest in that same measure, put a G chord. You're going to resolve the G chord. And then you're going to write in that same measure, fill. And then above the C chord, write A3 and then lower. That same measure, the G with the dot, put an E minor. E as in Edward above it. E minor. Next measure, down, next line, above the half rest, put a G chord. Next measure, above the D, put an A minor. Above the D, A minor. Next page, second measure. Underneath the A minor, put, instead of the rest, put a C note. The low C, the middle C one, the low one with the line through it. Second line, where the rest is, put fill. And then right above that, A4, preset A4. Now I got an advanced thing. If you want to do it, you could play an F pedal for this next part and it makes a really neat sound. If you want to try, has anybody tried the bass pedals from the other songs? You did? Well, underneath F, G, F, G, F, G, F, G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next 8 chords. You can do it 2 ways. Some people read it, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right before the A flat. See all those chords? F, G, F, G, F, G, F, G. Okay. I know, I'm just saying the chords. F, G, F, G, F, G. See those chords, right? Now in music, what they do is next to the chord, they put a slash and then a note which one you play. You can, if you know how to do that. But I write it under bottom, so I know it's about my foot. So underneath the lyrics, like where it says even though, right straight down from the F and the A, underneath it, I put F. And so what you would do is write F underneath the lyrics of each of those chord changes up to before the A flat. So you go F, 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 F. So, no, right here. Oh, no, wait. No, I didn't want that. Okay. 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 So, like you're hitting it underneath each chord change. So you would write it underneath each of the chord, yeah, on all of them. So if you're going to do this, this is what it looked like. I would put it underneath each of the chord changes and write maybe F pedal. And it creates a really unique sound. No, you just play bass. I want the bass note. I want regular bass, hitting a bass pedal. No, it's always on. You just hit your foot. Well, then you got to turn this button off, the purple button. Yeah, well. That's the sound. Here's without. I know, it's a little different. It's an F. That's the one before the 3 black keys. F, the keyboard with your foot. Then underneath the next set of chords, the rest of the page, underneath the A flat, B flat, and so on, you would write A flats, bass pedals. A flat, A flat, A flat, A flat. Underneath each chord, underneath the lyrics, you write A flat, A flat, F flat. But in real music, they put a slash and then the A flat next to the chord. Okay, great. Then on page 232, above the first note, put a G minor. G as in guy, minor. First, where it says neath, first note of the page 232, G minor. G, B flat. Then the G chord is G suspended, followed by a G in that little area. Then above the C chord, you're going to write A5 up an octave. In that same measure, above the G, put an E, E minor, E as in Edward. Then the next measure above the C, put a G seventh, G as in Guy. Next line above the high D, A minor. The D, where it says C, A minor. And then in the little coda, little DSL coda, fourth line, cross out the G chord in the little tiny measure. Get rid of that G chord. And then write A4. In the coda, above the D in the first measure, A minor. So in the coda, above the D, put an A minor. And then at the very end, put ending 2. Ending 2. Use your ending number 2 at the very end. All right, let's see. Last line, ending 2. So what we're going to do is the A1, we're just using the easy button, and we're just starting off without the rhythm. It sounds like this. Okay. Now, so, oops, let me do this again. So I go get the Love Ballad. I put on preset 1, and then I turn off the ballad. Even if you use stylist, wherever button I push, just turn it off. Like, let's say I use stylist to find Love Ballad. So I get the Love Ballad. Keypad, alphabet, L. So let's say I went and got it this way. So I hit the Love Ballad there. I put on preset 1, and then I shut off the Love Ballad. Well, yeah, it's the next page. Yeah, because it's on soft and easy ballad. So it's soft and easy. You got to hit next page, then hit Love Ballad. Put on preset 1, and then shut off that button. Then put on the easy button and turn off the lower string 8. Put keypad sound number 21 in the lower Genius tab. And put number 20 in Auto Bass 1. Turn off the Bass 16 and 8 tabs, and then memorize into A1. Now here's how it works. Memorize A. Now it doesn't matter. One's lit. That's just because I'm working off of it. I just have to look at the screen. There, A1 with the style, with the transpose, and then memorize. Okay, then let's see. Now this A2, put on the Love Ballad. Wonder if I just work off of this. No drums. Maybe no drums. Put sound number 21 in Orc Plus. And then edit the style, touch the top of the screen, and just put on Orc 1. And I'll memorize that into A2. Okay, then I'm going to put on preset 7 and turn off the ORC plus button and turn off the lower string and flute 8 and memorize that into A3. You know, I think I'm going to lower the bass volume in the A3. Let's lower the bass. You know what, in the A3, I'm going to turn off bass 16. Turn off bass 16. Bass 16 tab, it's too heavy. Bass 16. Put on preset 2, put on ORC plus, and raise the lower volume to 4.5 lights. The lower volume in the graphic mixer, 4.5 lights, and turn off string 8. And memorize that into A4. And then A5, put on preset 4, and turn off ORC 3, and add alter style. Memorize that into A5. To do the next one, I haven't been. No, I haven't been working off of it. Well, I don't think I'm not doing that this time. That's sometimes, yeah, you want to put it on, and then what I'm doing is, I don't know, I'm just leaving the normal button on, and getting the next preset on, and then doing the changes. But sometimes, yeah, you would put A1 on. We did that with Time of My Life. We put it on and then worked off of it because of the sounds. You know, I don't want to do that because I want normal to be on because it keeps changing my sounds, and I need that to happen. I'm not putting A on. All I'm doing, I'm leaving normal on. I'm doing my changes, memorizing it, and it's putting it in there, but it's not on yet until I hit A1. Okay, let's just test them out. A1. A2. A3. Lower. Just say I wanted I didn't want all that bass in some of the other ones. This is how you fix it. Watch this. A4 and 5, I don't want that bass 16 on. So I put the A4 on, I get rid of the bass 16, and I rememorize it. Then I'll put on the A5, get rid of the bass 16, and rememorize it. Okay, now I just happen to have a stick in my pocket for the concert I'm doing. I got new presets from all this. Tell you, I got some really great presets now. So what I'm going to do is I take the stick. This one is a Dewars, D-E-W-A-R-S. 512 megabytes. Wow, that's an old one. Anyway, it works. Put that in. And here's the steps of saving it on the stick. So I made my presets first. I tested them. They're good. So step number 1, push USB in the screen. And then this box pops down. Look at this page right here. I pressed USB in screen. Now I got all these choices. Okay? I need to hit the Save Presets. So I hit Save Presets. Please wait accessing USB files. So I've got all these, I've got presets. This is how I made all this stuff. Oh, there's a somewhere out there right there. Well, let me just do it again. So I hit the next one. Usually if it's a new stick, there won't be anything, so you'll hit number 1. But I'm going to hit the next one, 15, and then that comes up. So the next thing is I'm going to name it by, I have to press uppercase, and then I scroll, and I hit the arrow over, and I scroll. So I'm using the arrow to go over, and then I use the scroll to write it in. And I go backwards or forwards to get there quicker. Look at that, that's good. So you would just write somewhere maybe out. See how I did that? Then the next one I had to hit save down in the bottom. Oh no. I shouldn't have done that. I made my stick on a, damn it. I made my stick on a Prestige. I hope that didn't ruin it. Just get rid of it. Oh. Well, I don't know. We'll see it later. Okay. So anyway, you put your presets in on the stick. So here's A1. think it sounded great. Only thing, let's see. You know, on that A4, turn off bass 16 and 8. I don't think neither one should be done. On the song, cross out all the B flat sevenths. Just regular B flat is plenty. On the second, that doesn't even doesn't help. So the B flat sevenths, cross out the top B flat sevenths. Just leave B flats. Second page. Second page, last two lines. Just get rid of all the B flat sevenths. Just leave them regular B flat. So what do you think? Isn't that great? Yeah. It's the black one in the middle. Yeah. Second page, fourth line under the C. A flats. And I mean, it's not required, but if you did it, you'll get a different sound. It's really neat. It's similar. It just, watch this. It's like going like this. By having that tone held, it creates a really special sound. Instead of going, you're going. First part, we're doing duets. I never forgot that because when I wanted to play this song way back, I got it in regular sheet music, and I had to write in. It took me forever just to write in the letters and figure out just that part. I never forgot it, and I was like, wait, underneath that F chord, why would they put a G and an E? That's weird, but it sounds great. Watch this. Now that sound, that's so 80s. They did that a lot, and a lot of... electric piano sound. So that they did this a lot in their duets. So here we go. Any questions? Did you like it? Well, so now with the stick, if you would, I've got some people that are memorizing all the presets on a stick so that they have it. So then yeah. So if you can get one, then you would put it in. If you want to select which one, you put the stick in. You press USB, and then you press load presets. Then you put the one you want in there. Well, then you touch it. That's my new Phantom. That's my new. Yeah, let's keep doing it. That's when you learn. That's on anything, anytime it's on. Make sure. Well, to turn off the, yeah, turn off the string 8 was on. Turn on string 8 is on A1. And then the A4. Yeah, A1 and A4. So I told you to write it on the side there. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Once you're in that area, yeah. Great. Hope you like that. It's not a hard song. Thanks for coming.